Chapter 19, Anti-Racism Rising, 1968 to 1982. The fight for civil rights continued in the United States, capturing the attention of the world. Politicians continued to use segregationist ideas to win votes. So when presidential candidate Richard Nixon started his campaign in 1968, he figured he could win by getting segregationists and racists on his side. But now it wasn't easy to be so obvious about racist ideas. Remember, the world was watching. So how did he do it? Well, he used words. Nixon used coded words that represented racist ideas. Words and phrases like ghetto, undesirables, and dangerous elements. Without ever actually saying black people, he was able to communicate racist ideas to white people who understood exactly what and who he was talking about. And he used words to misrepresent the protests happening around the nation. He portrayed them as dangerous in order to shut them down. His plan was called the, quote, Southern strategy, and it worked. Nixon won. Meanwhile, Angela Davis continued to use words to inspire anti-racism and take action against injustices. She began speaking out about black people who she believed were wrongly put in prison. Some were black power activists. Her actions caught the attention of the government, which did everything it could to stop her, including putting her in jail for a crime she did not commit. But Davis studied the law, and she studied her case. After a year and a half in prison, her trial began. She represented herself. Davis won. Angela Davis was free from jail, but she was not free, not truly free. She was an anti-racist who understood that freedom means freedom for all, not for one. So she continued to fight for freedom for all black people. And she wasn't alone. Audre Lorde, Ntozake Shange, Alice Walker, Michelle Wallace. Black feminists wrote poems, stories, and books that captured their existence and made sure they were seen, heard, and not forgotten. Their work challenged the attempts of anyone who tried to silence Black women and the LGBTQ+ community. In addition to the writings of Black feminists, there was another important story. So important that it became a mini-series that was shown on television. Alex Haley's Roots, the Saga of an American Family, told the story of what enslavement was really like. It disrupted the racist ideas that black people were enslaved because they were less human and white people who were enslavers were kind. Slavery was cruel and inhumane, period. Through words, stories, and books, anti-racist ideas were spreading. But racist ideas kept spreading too.